A good planning committee gets plans through, and you haven't managed that. And when a council doesn't manage that, it's a charter for developers, isn't it? Extraordinary story of the council in this region stripped of its powers over planning by the government. It's the only council in the country to be under such rules. An independent group of residents took control in Uttlesford 3 years ago, promising to listen to residents and focus on sustainable development.
That is taken to strip a local planning authority of its powers. It's very unusual. So clearly, the fact it's been done would indicate that Uttlesford have failed to do this. And sadly, that's going to mean that there's going to be people of Uttlesford that could pay a price for that, because now...
Residents for Uttlesford party councillors who run the council ignored the advice of officers and made the authority reject these developments, along with other high-profile plans like Stansted's passenger expansion. But Uttlesford Council was overruled on legal appeal, and it lost too many times, and now the government has stepped in. Uttlesford Council has been placed into special measures by the government. They've had their planning powers taken away from them, the only council in the country that has currently happened to.
It's a devastating outcome for the district. Not only do we suffer reputational damage in the industry, but there's also a financial element to it that could hurt the council at a time when we can least afford it.
Be building. But
you said you were going to be able to sort all of that, didn't you? That was your election promise. That is why people voted for you.
You are absolutely right, and they voted for us because we said we're going to do that. So
but actually this is happening because the council are not deciding planning applications in an appropriate fashion, adhering to planning law.
Seem to be building things.
But you say this, more than 16% of the council's decisions over the past 2 years overturned at appeal. So what you have been doing has not worked.
Now, you may say that does look at that if you look at just the figures.
You know, as political leaders, the buck stops with us. It's our responsibility. You know, if it happened in South Cambridgeshire, you know, I would have to be the one standing up and accepting responsibility for it.
What would you like to say to all those people that voted for you? It was a big moment, wasn't it, back in 2019? Would you like to say sorry to them?
No.
So Patrina Lees there is not sorry. Bridget Smith, what do you make of all of that then?
Well, it's a disaster for Uttlesford, but...
Would you like to say sorry to them?
No.